Former I'm a Celebrity star Iain Lee stormed off an episode of The Right Stuff after becoming incensed over questions about his marriage. The presenter announced he was splitting from his wife on his talk radio show over the weekend, but did not want to discuss the matter as he appeared on The Right Stuff on Tuesday, the 6th of March. Channel 5 Iain Lee was furious as Matthew Wright pressed him on his divorce when host Matthew Wright brought up the subject of the split. Iain said he'd told show producers 3 times he wasn't willing to discuss it, adding, "That stuff's private. You're talking about my private life." Matthew then questioned, "Can it be private if you talked about it on your radio show?" Iain admitted that was a valid point, but claimed he had been naive in doing so. "I have been talking on the show for 20 years and no one cared," he said. "I naively thought all the interest had gone, so I say stuff on the radio show, but it's different because I know the audience. It's not a story, it's my life." But as Matthew continued to press him on why he wouldn't discuss it if he had previously, Iain told him, "I'm so close to telling you to F off and walking off this show right now." Clearly unfazed by this prospect, Matthew told him, "If that's what you want to do." Channel 5 Iain did not return to the show after the break in a bid to move on. Matthew threw to fellow guest Claire Sweeney, while Iain remained quiet until the next ad break, after which he did not return to the panel. He later took to Twitter to explain his decision to walk off. "My mental health is not entertainment," he wrote. "My personal life is not entertainment. Better than I've been for a long time. My mental health is not entertainment. My personal life is not entertainment. Better than I've been for a long time." Iain Lee, Talk Radio, Iain Lee, March 6, 2018. He later added, "I'm not a PM that took us to war. I'm not accused of beating anyone up. I haven't cheated expenses. I'm a bloke having a bit of a bumpy time. If 4 different members of the team say something ain't gonna be talked about, well, maybe I'm naive. I trusted them. My bad. I'm not a PM that took us to war. I'm not accused of beating anyone up. I haven't cheated expenses. I'm a bloke having a bit of a bumpy time. If 4 different members of the team say something ain't gonna be talked about, well, maybe I'm naive. I trusted them. My bad." Iain Lee, Talk Radio, Iain Lee, March 6, 2018. Speaking about his marriage split on his radio show previously, Iain had told his listeners how he feared of a drugs relapse. "It's miserable and I feel weird after Australia. My head's all over the place," he said. "My marriage has ended. I'm getting divorced. I've been thinking a lot today about taking drugs. I wanted to take drugs quite a lot. I've really been craving and obsessing about drugs." He continued, "I thought I'd share that. I've been 13 years clean and sober and kinda came off the rails a little bit. I'm sharing it in the spirit of honesty. Because there will almost definitely be people at home with half a bottle of wine, or a couple of lines left of Coke, or a few more rocks left. You know what? It's alright if you've fallen off the wagon. It's alright if you're obsessing about stuff that's not healthy for you." The Right Stuff airs weekdays at 9:15 a.m. on Channel 5.